Cool. Well, first of all, on behalf of all Accuser fans, welcome back.
Thank you.
It's great to have you back in the fold, and really feels like Accuser again. Not that it was bad before, but it's strange. It's like a new beginning.
No, it's not really a new beginning. It's like, I've been in the band 35 years ago for more than 10 years, and
Yeah.
it's always been a very very big part of my life, and it was a little, it was a sad situation for me, because there was at that time when I left the band, there was a lot of arguing and some bad stuff's going on, and that really hurts me, and I never gave up, like to give up the hope to be back in the band once again, and that happened last year, and so I'm very happy for that. So it's not a new start. It's just I just had a break.
Yeah. Well, after having that break, do you feel more re-energized, more like fresh, if you will?
Yes, definitely, because that I had a few bands during the break time. One band that called That's on Halo, but it was all that things were like a little bit more on the lower level stuff. It because all the guys I worked with during that time, they were not so into that music and into that kind of making music like the Accuser guys are. And so that was really a thing that I missed during those days. Like working professional and working hard and have fun with that work, because at these times when I had the break and had the other bands, it was just like always, like, oh, okay, let's go to the rehearsing room because just it's time to rehearse. That's all. There was no, I think, no future. You had no things you have to work on, and this is definitely back in Accuser right now. So it's I feel totally refreshed, and I feel totally involved, totally from the first day on. I'm totally involved in everything that's going on, and it's great. It's really great.
Excellent. Well, of course, you have the new album just a couple of weeks away.
Yes, November the 13th.
Maybe even less by the time this video goes up.
Okay.
What's changed this time from previous Accuser albums?
I think for me, it's obviously the biggest thing that changed is that I'm back in the band, and that we've got that spirit back. And I think you can hear it on that record. It is not only that we try to sound like Accuser did 30 years ago. It is for us. It was just a natural progression. Although I have to say that I wasn't involved in the songwriting that much at that time, because when I came back in the band last year, Frank and the other guys did, I think, about 80% of the songwriting. So it was done. I just had a little part of the songwriting, but the whole spirit that changed, and the kind we recorded the stuff, and the kind we talked about that stuff, and I think you can hear that on the recording. It's a little bit like being back in the 80s. It's a little bit like that what Accuser is doing right now in our days, but it definitely shows towards the songwriting and towards the vocals and the subject and stuff what Accuser is going to be in the future. And that's the reason why we decided just to call the album Accuser, because it's I think it's the essence of all band periods we had so far. And yes.
Yeah, I did wonder about the title. I did wonder if you returning to the band played a role in that, because, like you say, it feels like the essence of Accuser. It's very much a perfect summary of Accuser, from what I've heard.
I didn't get that. Sorry.
I said it seems like a perfect summary of what Accuser is and always has been with this album.
Yes, I think so too. It's a very good summary, but it's not like it doesn't sound like just we try to sound like Accuser sounded in the 80s. I think it's just a little spirit in it. And but it's also the spirit of, as I already said, what's going to be on in the future. So yes, it was a little, a little hard to work with that stuff in the studio, because some things when we rehearsed, we were like, whoa, that should be a riff that we wrote on Repent or something. But we worked on it, and at that point we recognized that this is definitely the way we want to work and we want to be, because it's I think it's very hard to do always new and fresh music, because everything in every musical genre, everything is done, and I think it's very hard, especially if you are just moving in one special genre of or kind of music. It's very hard to do always new things. So especially as a band like we are, who exist for about 30 years right now. So I think we've did the best thing we could do in our times, and it's for us it was a very surprising thing. As we heard the finished recording, it was like, wow, that was definitely the thing we wanted to do, and it was definitely the thing which is Accuser all about. So and that's the reason for the self-titled album.
Yeah, awesome. I know it's a little bit of a cliche or a trope, but do you feel this is very much the ultimate Accuser album?
Well, that's very hard to say if it's the ultimate Accuser album, but I think, as I already said, I think it's the essence of everything we have done and we will do. And I think so far, yes, for me, it's the ultimate thing. I think we never did bad albums, even at the time period when I was not in the band. They were pretty good albums, and Dennis was or is a very good guitar player, and everything they did, so from the beginning to the point where we are right now, everything was, for me, always a high quality kind of music. So there was never an album where I would say, oh, that was not that good album for Accuser. It was always for me like high quality, and the thing is, that's my opinion, we never did one album twice. So I think the conviction was totally different from Who the Man was totally different from Repent and stuff, and so on and so on. And sometimes it's very hard to if you're moving in that special genre, sometimes it's very hard to do always new things. As I already said, in every genre musically, everything is done so far. So yes, but to come back to the question, I think it's for us, it's the ultimate Accuser album so far, because it's everything is in Accuser is all about. So.
Well, of course, the first taste that people have had of the album is the music video. I like the video. It's very stripped down, if you like. It's very bare bones. It's just it very much focuses on the band rather than a concept or like a movie or something like that. Was this something you wanted to do? Like have everyone see this is the band in 2020, this is who we are, kind of thing?
Yes, this is that was I think that was one thing we would like to do with that video, because I think it's very simple. It was filmed in the rehearsing room, and that's what we wanted to do, because I think it's very difficult to transport your music, just with seeing the guys playing. The whole music scene is right now it's in every kind of music. It's a total extremely visual thing in our days. you have to do very expensive and very great and colorful video clips and stuff, to get the interest from the people. But the thing that we try to do is not to catch the people with glamorous video clips, but just by the music and just in the band. A few people criticized that. They wrote it was the song was very good, but it's a little bit boring to see just the people standing in the rehearsal room, like just they were waiting for the bus or something. But that was the situation. We were in the practicing room like we always practicing, and where we write songs and where we rehearse and stuff. So this is definitely the thing in the video, how Accuser works. So and that's the reason why we decided just to do the recording and the filming in the rehearsing room. The only thing that we have to change was because the first version was a colored version, and for us the black and white version is a little bit more intense from the lightning. So that's the only thing. But we definitely wanted just the people to concentrate on the song and not on a colorful video clip.
Yeah, I agree. I think the black and white really adds to
Yes.
The focus on the song.
Yes.
Something else that's very interesting is the album artwork.
Okay.
I really like that. I like the it's kind of like iconoclasm, tearing down an idol. But so, what was the intention behind the artwork for the album? What was the band really trying to say with this?
The intention was, as well as the music, is, as already said, the essence of the thing that Accuser is. We were like, so why should do anything special on the cover? Just put the essence of Accuser on the album cover, and the essence. And I think, and as a trademark, this paragraph, the sign for justice and stuff, is this is our trademark, and this is the essence of the Accuser name. So we just put the paragraph, a symbol for justice, and put it on the cover, and let it have destroyed on the back cover. And the thing was, is in our days, is it still like justice has got the worth we had so far, or is it breaking down? And sometimes in some countries, I think it's even in Great Britain and all over the world, that that the justice is getting down. We have it's very hard to say, because we have got these problem here in Germany and over the world, that that the courts and the judge, they can do their work, but nobody believes in it anymore. And that was the sign that the first thing that we were thinking about was like to put the paragraph on the cover, and put some people around the paragraph who try to destroy it. But that was too a little too busy, a little bit too there were too much things going on the cover. So we were like, just let the people destroying this thing, just keep them out, and just show the paragraph, and show the paragraph destroyed on the back cover. So very simple, and very the essence as well as the music is.
Yeah, I think sometimes, as they say, less is more.
Yes,
it really shows, because it is
used to the max.
Of course, as you mentioned briefly, music itself and a lot of businesses and art forms and that are more or less at a standstill right now. So how difficult has it been to promote this album, knowing that you can't really go out and tour or anything like that?
Yes, it's very hard to promote the album in these days. But I think Metal Blade is doing a very good job, with doing interviews and doing videos and stuff. And we are doing a live stream next week.
Okay.
Where but that will be a short show with 4 old songs and 5 new songs from the new record. But we will not stream it live. We will just record it and stream it at the day when the record will be released. So that is just the idea, because it has to be a good quality. I think this will be the only way for the people who can who don't know the album. Is the only way for these people to hear the songs performed live. And this has to be definitely a good quality. So we recorded 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I think 2 times. Decide the best part and the best performance, and then we will do it on YouTube on the day when the album will be released. But it's definitely very hard, because I think the thing Accuser lives for are also the live shows. We're not doing just records just to do records. It's a great thing, but I think another great thing to be in a band and being a musician is just to go out and perform that stuff live. And the thing right now, I think in your country, I think it's the same as here. We have no possibilities to do anything. Everything is closed, and just if you do something, there has to be just a limited amount of people who can in. It's no fun for the people to do to watch a rock show. You have to sit on your seats. You have to keep the mask on here in Germany while the whole show. You don't have can't drink alcohol or something. You just have to sit and watch, and just a few people. And I think that's not what that kind of metal is all about. That kind of metal is like movement on stage, movement in the audience, and things like that. And these things can't happen. So we have 2 shows planned and at the end of November, one in Essen, and another one I don't know exactly where it is right now. But I think that these shows will happen, because I think they don't sell any tickets right now, because the people are they don't want to see shows where the band is working on stage and doing all the things they ever did, but they have to sit down there at the chairs with the mask on, and they are forbidden to move. So that's no fun for the audience, and so I think that these shows won't happen.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know there's been some socially distanced shows in Germany, like you say, where you have to sit down and like that. I know Destruction have done a couple, and Doro did some drive-in shows and something like that. So it just seems like such a weird thing, especially if it's thrash or speed, death metal, or something like that. Where like you say, you really want to be moving. I'm sure there's a few older fans that will be quite happy to sit down.
But yes, the older fans, yeah, probably. But perhaps it will happen when they sell tickets. But the infection, the infections are going up right here, and they are even things that are allowed right now should be not allowed tomorrow. So I do not really think that this year anything will happen here in Germany towards concerts or something. And that's definitely the thing I'm really afraid of. Not just musical wise, but the whole social aspect with it. We are forced to sit in our rooms and just communicate like we do right now. Just communicate over monitors, and that's it. And the whole and I think if this thing is going to be is going on for another year or another 2 years, we will not have any we won't have any social contacts outside our houses. And I'm really afraid of this, that there's this social distancing is going on and on and on, and even someday the people will get used to it, and then we just sit in our 4 walls with a monitor, and that's our life. And this thing is I'm really afraid of that this could happen.
Yes, an interesting and scary thought.
Yeah.
René, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me today, mate. I really do appreciate it.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me. Thank you very much.
Vielen Dank.
That sounds good.
Not as good as your English, but I tried.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, René. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.